position. You might want to just challenge folks. Modes like Ante Up, you want to rack up some DC, or in Pro Am, you want to make some money schooling some old school 2K League players like me. So.
Now, you also made a series about how to use every badge in the game, and I find this fascinating because you cover it from the defensive badges to the shooting badges to the slashing badges. So my question for you is, what's your personal favorite badge in the game this year, if you had to choose one?
Oh, if I had to choose one favorite badge, oh man, this is actually a tough one. My personal favorite actually is Rise Up.
Now listen to your old man A9 Gaming when I say this. Put this on gold if you have a center. 90 standing dunk, 66 vertical. Trust me, just do it. If you gotta use your cap breakers, then so be it, but just do it. Most one-on-one situations with this and Paint Prodigy, and in some double team moments, you'll be Giannis pretty much.
So Rise Up for sure.
And I know you show a lot of love to Blacktop on your channel. What's your favorite part about that mode?
It's funny to watch the AI go at it. I watched Steph Curry and Seth Curry play each other, and it looked like a backyard game of basketball. So it's funny to watch them go at it. This had to be my favorite thing, along with working on some skill stuff whenever I got some downtime.
And congratulations. Recently, you posted that you received 1 million views from your NBA 2K content. What is that like to you to be so well received by the 2K community?
Oh man, it's definitely a blessing. It's one thing to spend all these hours and time thinking of ideas, and the fact that 1 million folks were able to engage with it really shows me that the work that I put in is definitely paying off, and I just got to thank God for that. And
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to... Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live. And These two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've got Pippen. Antetokounmpo is out there with Bryant. Then it's Kareem, and it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. Durant for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain. KD's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Cavs. Leonard against KD for 3. Kobe, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Firing back, Kobe enjoys any opportunity to tap his competitive spirit.
Durant feeling it out a bit. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's James. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Pippen. And it's James missing.
Well, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yeah, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They've built from within. They've built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
Now Durant, following the three-point attempt by Kobe Bryant. Back to KD. Pass to LeBron. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. James has got 5 now.
Well, instead of playing through LeBron, that time they set him up.
Here's Kobe. From the high post, he drills it.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Curry. Pass to James. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he hits the first of 3. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
And he makes all 3. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kenny Atkinson and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. I asked him how he'll try to handle Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight, and Coach remarked, handle? We can't handle Giannis. We'll give him different looks and clog lanes, but really all we can do is pray his shot isn't falling. There's nothing wrong with asking for a little divine intervention on defense tonight, I guess. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Curry. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Curry dishes to James. Knocks it loose. Pippen with the steal. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got his second bucket.
There's no way he even felt that contact. That's what makes Leonard so tough to defend on the dribble drive.
Pass to Chamberlain. Back to LeBron. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Pippen.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
The Cavaliers shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Holmgren, he's checked in for Scottie Pippen. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. No scoring in this one.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They trail by 3. It's good.
And that stride that you see from Giannis is just so effective out there getting around defenders.
Holmgren against LeBron. Lots of room. Thunder with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. 23 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Shaq. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Leonard finds Antetokounmpo. Holmgren with a screen on James. Here's Giannis. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Cavaliers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Chamberlain. And it's LeBron James. Then it's Curry. And it's KD in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Curry against Pippen. Out to KD. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Durant's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Cavs. Thunder trailing by 4. Outside Bryant takes the 3. What a shooter! What a shooter! Kobe Bryant.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
of that attitude, growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Outside Leonard. Here's the three. A rebound by Wilt Chamberlain. Cleveland leading by 3. LeBron with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. KD against Kobe. Durant kicks to Curry. Misses the 3. The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Pass to Bryant. And here's Pippen, guarded by Curry. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Here's Bryant. 8 points for him. That one drops for him. Brent, would you say the point guard is considered the toughest position to play in basketball?
You know, Kevin, I think there's been a massive shift in what the point guard represents in the NBA game. I mean, how many teams over the past couple of years that have won championships have played with a traditional setup guard? What we're looking at is duos that can dribble, pass, and shoot and devastate defenses.
Leonard, the pass to Giannis. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Bryant.
And you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
Kobe with the steal. Pass to Pippen. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Pippen finds Leonard.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And here's Kobe. 5 on the clock. Shoots. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Durant with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Durant dishes to Curry. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. James, good, and Curry gets the assist. James has got 13.
No question, James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
Back to Leonard. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Leonard. Down low. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Curry kicks to LeBron.
Offensive screen.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Thunder trailing by 3. Pippen outside. Pass to Leonard. Now here's Kobe. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. There's Giannis taking flight.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Kobe against Durant. Outside, James. Inside, here's O'Neal. Great D that time from Giannis.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
His agility makes Pippen so dangerous inside. He can create contact while also being able to get the shot off.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the night. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Curry against Leonard. And here is Curry. Chamberlain with a screen on Leonard. It's Curry outside. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Oklahoma City out in front, leading by a point. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So the Thunder 5 right now. They've got Kobe. Pippen is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5 down low.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And it looks like a change in LeBron's demeanor out there. He's going into scoring mode.
Here's Giannis. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Shaq's got 7 rebounds in the game. Floats it up for James. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. To the paint, here's Kobe. And the dunk by Kobe.
Leaping up to the rim, Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
LeBron against Pippen. Pass to KD. Ron right side. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Leonard the pass to Bryant. Off target with his 3.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Now here's James, defended by Bryant. James with a powerful jam.
Not the first, and certainly not the last time we see this. LeBron finding airspace.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Kobe with the screen on Chamberlain. Pass to Bryant. Over James. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Cleveland's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the free ball here. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. So it's the Thunder now, and always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark. Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. James looking it over. To the inside. And LeBron throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why well, settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And Bryant gets it to go.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
LeBron left side.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. Free throw good, James.
2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 3. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo, and it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Bryant.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
1:35 left in the third. Kobe against Durant. Outside Curry. Shoots over Leonard. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Smart shot selection from Curry, just finding a gap in the defense.
Outside Bryant. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the third. And Kareem throws it down.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Back to Curry. Uncovered. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Curry doing it again. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen.
The Thunder have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Here's Antetokounmpo, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Will Chamberlain picks one up. Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, 2 shots.
That one is off.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside, James. Back to Durant. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Curry with the 3. Thunder with the rebound. Outside, Bryant. Over LeBron. Bryant's shot is off. Kobe Bryant getting it done for Oklahoma City. He's been a major threat from... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. We've got Stephen Curry. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Chamberlain. And it's Durant. And it's James in at the punch. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting tonight.
Leonard dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. From deep, Bryant. Good D by LeBron.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Pass to Chamberlain. Floats it up for James. Pippen with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Chamberlain with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, this is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now let's go out there and do just that. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Pass to Shaq. KD against Leonard. Outside Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Now it's a 3-point Cleveland lead.
I mean, just so easy for Curry to get that 3 off. Beautiful shot.
Ouch. It's rebounded by O'Neal.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And here's Leonard from three. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. The Cavaliers leading by 3. James outside. Pass to Shaq. O'Neal is double. To the middle. Oh, they get it back. For 3, Durant.
Will Chamberlain, his second.
Thunder trailing by 3. Here's Leonard. Outside, Kobe. The Thunder with another miss.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Leonard on the wing. Guarded by KD. Bryant. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. 24 points for Kobe Bryant.
2 minutes remaining.
Bryant against Durant. And here's James outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Pippen kicks to Bryant. To take the lead, LeBron with the block.
That anticipation off the charts. Great job by LeBron to deny that one.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Curry against Leonard. And another miss by Cleveland. Here's Kobe. And James pulls it down. And so James will bring it up to Cleveland. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
What worked from Steph Curry gets open and makes it look easy. Wow.
Oklahoma City trailing. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Chamberlain. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Shaq. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Cavaliers.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3 ball. I mean, it's been falling for them. They're locked in, and that outside shot going, it's a big difference maker. As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Pippen a screen on KD. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
And I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Curry against Leonard.
Fearless. Curry takes on the challenge and gets that big basket to fall.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. What do you think we're going to see here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and the coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
Leonard looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, no good. First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
And I want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
On its way from Curry for two. No good. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. No doubt. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. James with it. Pippen is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Kobe. Then it's Kareem, and it's Antetokounmpo into the point. Pippen for 3, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Pippen's got the first basket here in overtime for the Thunder. KD against Bryant. James kicks to Durant. O'Neal sets the screen for KD. Trying to find Shaq. He's got it now.
His length and then his quickness, Durant, you just can't cover the guy. An absolute nightmare matchup. And then you add the pick and roll to it.
LeBron against Kobe. And here's Leonard from 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Chamberlain got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's KD. It's rebounded by Leonard. The Thunder with the lead. Antetokounmpo inside. Chamberlain on him.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. So he can't get either to fall. Cleveland's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They're taking 15 shots outside the arc. It's 6 of 15. O'Neal is screen on Pippen. Curry is inside. Guarded by Pippen. 4 on the shot clock. And here's James outside. James connects from deep.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Curry against Leonard. Unloads. Here's O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Now, Giannis. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the net.
It's the first that narrows the gap to 1. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. The Cavaliers have gone 3 for 5 with their shot since we got started here in overtime. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Now here's Kobe from past the arc. Laces one from 3.
Coming through when it matters most. Kobe thrives under pressure.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Giannis against Chamberlain. Giannis striking in. Chamberlain with the block. And they're able to recover. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
After shooting the at 6'6".
Well, Grant,
Hope you're as fired up for this one as I am. Some of the league's most exciting talent on the floor.
Oh, my, man. I am most definitely up for this one. With the athleticism on both sides, there's going to be no shortage of highlights.
A look at the Pistons starting group. They've got Kevin Durant, also Giannis Antetokounmpo out there. And it's Chamberlain in at the center position, filling out the middle. Bryant, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now, here is James. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection. The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Antetokounmpo for three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
And here's Detroit. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Outside Durant. Takes the three. And the Pistons, another three.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
Allie LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. Allie, what do you have to say?
And when I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo, coach was full of admiration, saying it's always going to be difficult when you're playing Giannis. Not only is he one of the best players this league has, but he's also a fierce competitor. Guys, it sounds like he knows what he's up against.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Durant, following the score by Minnesota. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Defense gets a little too close to Durant there, and he smartly makes sure to pick up the foul while shooting.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Durant.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Leonard outside. Pass to Bryant. Clock at 6. Over Antetokounmpo. Oh, he missed the chippy right there.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Outside Durant. Shot from the mid-range. Another shot. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
Well, second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Pass to Pippen. Back to Davis. Here's Pippen, guarded by Durant. Oh, a two-handed power slam!
Yeah, the complete package is AD. Had the defense's attention and found the open man.
Antetokounmpo inside. He's against O'Neal. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Leonard outside. Pass to Davis. Here's Pippen. Antetokounmpo covering. Screen by O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Unleashes the bounce pass. An accurate assist.
Outside Durant. Back to James. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
Bryant outside. He can't get it to go. Good D by Antetokounmpo. There's 31 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's James. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And here's Bryant outside. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And here is Antetokounmpo. They set the pick. A deep 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Pistons on top, up 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from Detroit, what do you guys think?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Yeah, and a lot of times it's really hard to get foul calls on the road. Credit them for being so aggressive.
We've got Anthony Davis. He's out there with Kawhi Leonard, and it's Bryant in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. Here's Durant. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Durant's got 7 points in the game.
And you know, for a near 7-footer, Durant has a very compact release. Just one reason he's so consistent.
Davis, the pass to Leonard. Bryant outside. Shoots it from the high post. And another basket for Minnesota. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Trailing by 2. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And he lobs it up. The feed. The jam. Giannis.
Impressive how in sync Giannis is with his squad, enabling them to set up a flashy alley-oop.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And the rate of player ejections going up in recent seasons, Stan.
Well, Brian, players these days certainly have a voice in a lot of things. And when it comes to critiquing officials, they're not shy. We see complaints on virtually every call in games now, and the referees seem to have had enough of it.
Detroit with the ball. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. In transition, here they come. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
The baseline J. James can't get it to go.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
Bryant outside. And Durant with the block.
And for all the attention his offense gets, never question Durant's ability at the defensive end.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. James passes to Durant. Leonard against James. Good work defensively by Leonard. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Oh, Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Count the basket. Abdul-Jabbar's got his second basket on the night. Minnesota in the lead. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Bryant, no good. Detroit shooting around 50% in the game so far. James finds Durant. And here is Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Bryant. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Durant against Bryant. Shoots over Durant. Bryant, no good. Bryant's gone 5 of 13 from the field. Antetokounmpo outside. Right side Durant. 17-foot shot on the way. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Bryant against Durant. Now Bryant. He's got 12. O'Neal passes to Pippen, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Here's Durant. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to Davis. Leonard with the ball. Check by James. Leonard inside. James is there. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. O'Neal's gotten his second bucket of the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
Detroit shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Minnesota. They lead by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Get ready for the big half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Setting the floor for the Pistons. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Also Kevin Durant out there. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pippen, no good. Pistons trail by 3. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Here's Durant. A nice shot from Durant.
At almost 7 feet, Durant beats Good D with ease.
Well, the Timberwolves shooting a nice 50% for the game. Throws it up high, and stolen by Antetokounmpo. For the lead. Pass to Durant. KD out here flexing on people.
Just an aggressive inside play from Durant, pushing past the contact to get a shot.
And Chris Finch just called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Outside Durant. Six to shoot. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Pistons lead by 1. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity. That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Outside Davis. Pass to Leonard. Here's Pippen. Fires from deep. Just 5 to shoot. Fires in the triple. Pippen's got 11 points.
And that was a good read from Leonard. Noticing the overcommitment and exploiting it.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And there's the lob. A big-time flush by Giannis.
Well, look, you need a bucket, go to him. This is exactly what he's built to do.
Up top, Bryant. Over Antetokounmpo. Bryant, no good.
Well, credit the defense there. Bothered him enough that he couldn't get it to go down.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to James. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Pippen, guarded by Durant. Antetokounmpo against Bryant. Pass to Pippen. Screen by O'Neal. Here's the 3. Pippen, no good. The Pistons leading. The 3, Durant. KD splashes the triple.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense is all about getting buckets, no distractions.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan.
Yeah, and Coach has to tell him to dial it back. He's trying to do too much, going one-on-one, forcing bad shots, and it's really hurting this offense.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Here's Pippen. 11 points in the game. Pass to Bryant. Shot clock at 5. Shot to stop the run. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Davis. The rebound by Detroit. Chamberlain's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Yeah, I can't tell you what a difference second chance points make in a game. That can be the factor that swings the outcome.
Leonard passes to Pippen. Back to Leonard. Davis, a screen. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. James deciding where to go with it. Here's Chamberlain, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Here's Pippen. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And that'll do it for the... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Kawhi Leonard out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Kobe Bryant, and it's Pippen in at the point guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Pippen, good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Outside Durant. Leonard against James. The kick to Durant. Stolen by Bryant. Here's Pippen. No good from outside. Detroit leading by 7. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. And there's James from the arc. Hits the trifecta.
Gotta stay up on James or he will go right up with that shot.
James has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc. Pippen pass to Bryant. Looking to get it going. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Free throw good. Bryant. And both free throws good for Bryant.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
Leonard passes to Pippen. Back to Leonard. Here's Pippen, guarded by Durant. 6 on the shot clock. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Leonard, left side.
Some really tough defense inside, but Leonard won't back down. I mean, he's just scrappy. He wants to make the defense work twice as hard.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And following that, the number of second chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
Here's Chamberlain. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Durant. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Pippen. Timberwolves trail by 6. And here's Bryant. Antetokounmpo covering. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
Yeah, and that's even harder than it looks to overcome that height differential right at the rim.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Yeah, great heads-up play by Durant. Reading the floor and finding the guy with the best shot available. The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Bryant against Antetokounmpo. Outside for Davis. Pippen pass to Davis. down low. And then Bryant with the dunk.
With all the attention AD draws, if Davis moves the ball, good things will happen.
Now here's Antetokounmpo, tightly guarded. To the inside, deflects the pass. Here's Bryant. Rebounded by the Pistons. 59 seconds left in the game. Antetokounmpo, left side. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. And the Pistons lead by 6.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Antetokounmpo against Bryant. 32 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Money! They trail by just 4. And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good. And that puts them up 5. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, converting on all those free throws helps them build this lead.
Here's Bryant. Minnesota again missing. The Pistons on offense. And so it's Detroit with the W. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is...
Allie, thank you as always.